We are back with our series On the Money, and it's an issue that a lot of families are facing, the cost of caregiving. AARP found in 2021, 38 million people paid out of pocket to care for family members, and that is likely to have increased since then. And consider this, an estimated 7 out of 10 of us will need long-term care someday. Wow. So CNBC senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson is here to help us plan. Sharon, good to see you.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
You know, so we're living longer.
Yes.
So that's the good thing. But we now have to figure out how to keep what's in our wallets because this cost of caregiving as we live older is really skyrocketing.
Absolutely. A lot of people are living longer, but they're living in poor health, and they need help with everyday activities. And one of the main things to understand is when people are talking about long-term care, they're talking about your ability to have activities of daily life, be able to do those independently. And that includes bathing and dressing and eating and being mobile, being able to get to the bathroom, from the bed to the chair, and being able to do these things on your own. When you cannot do those things independently, that's when long-term care comes in.
So let's talk about some of the options here. Continuous care retirement communities. Some folks might consider looking at those. Talk to me a little bit maybe about cost and how realistic of an option is that?
You know, Craig, a lot of people think there are only two options. You either are at home or you get put away in a nursing home. There are a lot of options in between there. And there's independent living, which is basically you're able to do most of those activities of daily living on your own or all of them. But you need some help in terms of meal preparation. And maybe you want to be all on one floor. Maybe you want to live with other people around your age. So that's independent living. Assisted living, you do need some assistance with some of those activities. You may need someone to help you with bathing. You may need someone to help you with eating or dressing.
Sharon, can this be in your home or in a facility?
These are all in a facility. These are all in facilities. So it's other than just saying there's a nursing home. There are all of these types of options within one facility. You're getting continuous care from the independent living to the assisted living to the memory care and even skilled nursing care, nursing home care, which many people think of. And the prices can range drastically. They can be $4,000 a month or so for independent living, over $100,000 a year for a nursing home. So there are a lot of options in between. What is attractive to people is that you get this continuous care. You're within one community, maybe different units within that community, but you're in the same place and get care all along the way.
So let's talk about paying for this. Medicare, Medicaid, what is the difference between those two, and which of those actually can help pay for that long-term care?
People get that confused so much, and they often think that Medicare will certainly pay for long-term care insurance. I'm over 65, I'm eligible for Medicare, everybody gets it, so doesn't it pay for that? No, it's health insurance. It usually does not pay for long-term care. So Medicaid will pay for most long-term care services, but again, you have to have a certain income level to qualify, and many people don't have the low enough income to qualify for Medicaid, or it takes them using a lot of their resources to get there. So there is definitely a difference between the two, and it's important to understand what pays for what.
So while you're still employed, what can you do? Like there's long-term disability?
Long-term care insurance.
Long-term care insurance is very important, and it's important that you brought that up because some employers do offer that as a benefit. Long-term care insurance provides ongoing care and helps you pay for that, whether it's at home, whether it's assisted living, whether it's nursing home, for someone else, or for yourself. You can buy it for yourself as well.
It's really
expensive. It can be very costly. It can be between $2,000 and $5,000 a year for the premiums. Again, looking through your employer, maybe you could get a bit of a discount there. Not always, but think about it. You have house insurance, you have car insurance, you don't want to be in a car accident, you don't want anything to happen to your home, but you have it. So this is important to think about having and working it into your budget if you can.
Sharon, what is respite care?
Caregivers are tired. They're spending a lot of time every week caring for their loved ones, and you need a break. And so to get short-term care from someone else, from another agency, or going to adult daycare or something, gives some relief to the caregiver. So it's important to look around in your community to see what's available. Local areas on aging, agencies on aging are very important to look at for reduced costs, maybe even some free services, volunteer services, faith-based group, military. There are a lot of folks out there that want to help. And first we go to our friends and family, but then the friends and family are tapped out. So where do you go? And these are places in the community to go to. But look for that respite care because you want to care for your loved one, but everyone needs a break.
And there's so many caregivers in this country right now.
There are.
It does feel like we're talking about it more than we used to.
We have to talk about it because it impacts what we're doing on a daily basis. It impacts how we work, if we can work, where we work. So it's really important to talk about it.
So many families taking care of their kids and their parents,
Yes,
grandparents.
a lot,
Really.
absolutely.
Karen, thanks. A lot of great advice. And for more, you can head to today.com.